Scorpio, July 2017, romance reading. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. What do we have here? Scorpio. Okay, that popped out. I see secret admiration, Scorpio. You are secretly admiring someone, and this person is older than you are, or you could be the older person, but there is secret admiration. You have a crush on someone, Scorpio, but you're very balanced about it, so you're not going into the extreme of sort of being this mad lover and obsessive and getting a tattoo on your body because you're so madly in love with them and obsessed. It's not that kind of obsession. But you feel it. You feel the emotion in your heart. You feel a strong connection. Unfortunately, you are unable to express that emotion to them. You're unable to communicate because, you see, Scorpio people are very good with timing. They strike when the iron is hot, when the rod is hot. So this isn't the time, and you know that. This isn't the time to actually express yourself or communicate. But I see you guys do want to create a beautiful life with this person. I see some sort of creation. You do want to, and a lot of you could be actually having sexual fantasies about this person. You might also have a very strong sexual pull towards this person. Scorpio anyway is a very sexually intense sign. So yeah, I see that. And let's get some more clarity. Romance angels, Scorpio for the month of July 2017. Okay, to be right here, this either you could be secretly admiring someone, or someone else could be, oopsie daisy, secretly admiring you, but there is secret admiration. There could also be mutual admiration, but there's no communication. You haven't really communicated, or you haven't received any communication from this person. Okay, like I said, there's strong connection. You feel it in your heart. You feel the sexual connection, the spiritual connection, there's balance. It's almost like this could be the one. There's potential in this guy or this woman. This could be the one for you. And you know this person. It's not a new person. You already know this person. For committed as well as single Scorpio people, you do know this person. And you know who I'm talking about. You know exactly who this person is. There is this attraction, this strong pull there. True love. There is true love, but they're telling me this is one side is stronger than the other. They're telling me, so it's not mutual love. Yeah, it could be in the initial stages, getting to know each other. So you might want to spend time with this person, and you might actually be spending time with this person, getting to know each other. And there's an unsaid word, a non-verbal communication between you two. You do feel for each other, or one of you could be feeling more strongly about the other, but sometimes words don't really describe enough. So you haven't said it. For some reason there is a hesitance. You're hesitating, or this person could be hesitating. It is safe for you to love. So open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Don't put up those walls, those barriers, those high fences around you, Scorpio. You might be thinking whether this is the person I can trust. Is he going to ditch me? Is she going to be with me? Or whatever it is. But you've got to be able to, you've got to open yourself to be able to test the waters and to be able to receive love in abundance. So be an open channel. Be open to receiving love. Single Scorpios. Very interesting. I need some more clarity on this. Okay. So some of you could still be thinking about a lover from your past. You've got to release that ex and deception. So someone in the past might have deceived you and cheated on you and might have hurt you, and hence you're unable to sort of let them go. You might be holding, not exactly grudges, but you sort of not really happy about it. Obviously, no one's going to be happy about a sad relationship, but then you still have those, you feel something about them. But what they're telling you is you need to be able to open up. Don't block yourself because of this deception you've had, and don't think everyone's out to deceive you or everyone's out to get you. Just let people love you. Let them come into your life. Release your ex. Release all that baggage that you have. Children. Some of you could be attracted towards this person who already has children, or you could have children. For singles and committed people, there are children in this. Okay, I'm getting some of you could have actually been deceived by this ex-partner who had children, and you perhaps didn't know about the situation that he did have children, or there was some deception, there was a mask worn, and now it's sort of, it did come off, but then you're not giving your best effort with this new person, or this person where there's a secret admiration is happening. You're not opening yourself to them because you're still stuck in the past. It keeps coming up for Scorpio people, and mind you, it's not very obvious. A lot of times we think we're not stuck in a past because we don't think about it, but there's something known as the subconscious mind, and more than often you'd realize it's stuck in the back of our heads. So although we do want to let it go, somehow it creeps into the back of our mind, because we see something or we hear something, and then we sort of go into this flashback that we might have had with this person. So you've got to work on that. The best way to deal with it is do some releasing exercises, some releasing meditation to let go of your past and to be able to attract abundance and new love into your life. So I'm not saying this is deliberate. I'm not saying you're deliberately not attracting love or you're deliberately not releasing your past. A lot of times you are so blocked that you forget that you haven't released yet. There is a blockage here, and again, all your chakras have come up. There is a huge blockage in your heart, in your communication, in your ability to create, and that's because this past relationship is stuck in your head and you're unaware of that. You're completely unaware of that, Scorpio. So what's going to open you to new love is once you be aware of the fact that this is stuck in you and you need to release it. Acknowledge the fact that it happened and it was whatever it was, it wasn't the best experience you've had. And consciously work on the fact that you need to work on this. You don't need to bring in your past experiences into this. You can't compare. I see comparisons. You can't compare from your past that, just because there was deception in the past or there was this bad experience, sour experience in the past, don't think this person is out to get you and it's going to be the same with this person. So just be open to it, Scorpio. Okay, so that's your reading for the month of July 2017, Scorpio. Let's move on to the final sign, Sagittarius. Let's see what we've got. Sagittarius, for the month of July 2017. July 2017 romance reading for Sagittarius. What do we have here? Sagittarius, July 2017, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Oops. They just popped out, these cards. Sagittarius, July, love reading 2017. Okay. Sagittarius, something's changed in your life. You're in the process of changing your life. I see a big change, transformation. I see scorpionic energy. So a Scorpio could be part of this. It might involve a Scorpio. And I see that you're moving on from, it could be any sign, but specifically I feel you could be moving on from a Scorpio or another water sign. But I think it's Scorpio. And there is sacrifice. Okay, you've had to make a really tough choice in your recent past, or you're actually facing currently a very tough, difficult decision. You're moving on from a relationship, Sagittarius. You don't want to, but you have to, kind of a thing. So your heart's directing you otherwise, but practically you know exactly why you need to move on from this person. And they're telling me this person, this partner of yours, could be someone in the social field, social service, social development sector, research, doctor. This person could be either in their 40s or 50s, but it can be any age group, but specifically 40s or 50s that you're moving on from. And there is a sacrifice. I see. Okay. Since this is a brief reading, Sagittarius, I wish I could do a healing session, but in your weekly, if I get a chance, I will send you healing there. So let's move on right now. What message do we have for Sagittarians for the month of July 2017? Okay. So in the past you might have had luck wasn't on your side because you were from completely different backgrounds, and you got together, you made this decision against everyone else's wishes, which is obviously an individual decision. It's not like you can't decide for yourself. And this was a passionate love. But I see death of a relationship. This relationship is dying. It's time to let go, Sagittarius. I'm so sorry to tell you this, but your current partner, it's almost like this relationship is dying. But you do deserve love, so it's not to say that you can't open up to other opportunities. And I see some of you might have wanted children with this person, but again, this is for the committed ones or the married ones. So you might have wanted children, but for some reason you couldn't have kids with this person. This is a sacrifice you made because you might have been a very maternal person, or this partner of yours might have been a very maternal person and wanted kids, but somehow that didn't turn out. It didn't work. Or you might even have, for some of you might even have unfortunately lost a child. Because one of you, I see accidental pregnancy. So you could have accidentally fallen pregnant, or your partner could have had an accidental pregnancy, and one of you didn't want the child, so there was an abortion. In other cases, there could have been a miscarriage, but you've lost a child. And this is a sacrifice you've had to make because you wanted this baby, or your partner wanted this baby, but one of you didn't want it. You weren't in the favor of having kids. I see a big sacrifice because you love this person so much, but you might be going through this sacrifice of you might decide on a tubectomy or a vasectomy because this person doesn't want kids, although you're maternal, but you'll still go ahead and get this the tubes knotted because you love this person, and if they don't want the kid or any future or accidental pregnancies, you're going to be just swayed and be in agreement with this person. I see the married or committed Sagittarians. One final card. But I see there is an influence. You're swayed easily by this person. So you're almost like whatever this person is asking you to do, you do it. You're not using your own mind. There is a mind of yours and you refuse to use it this month somehow, Sagittarius. You might end up blaming this person. Okay, not blaming. You might end up saying that because of this relationship you made this huge sacrifice, and you might hold this grudge against this person. But be forgiving and learning, because I see death of a relationship. You could be moving on from this relationship, and you might see how many sacrifices you've been making, and there is, it's not worked out yet. It hasn't worked out. So as you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So be strong and love yourself, Sagittarius. You don't have to make an extreme sacrifice for someone who doesn't return that, or who doesn't share your interests or love. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's get a card for the singles. Okay, single Sagittarians. This is a playful time for you. So casual dates, flirting. You might just bump into someone in a store, grocery store, in a parking lot, at Walmart, wherever it is, and you'll just have this flirt session with them. But be careful, there could be addictions affecting this romantic life, so you might meet this person. This is just one of the many scenarios. You could meet this person in an alley and end up having a Mary Jane with them, and then you both start sort of codepending on this substance, and that's your common interest, you know what I mean? So there could be a codependency. Okay, so I see the single Sagittarians are pretty free. They've released their exes, and they're not in that. They're not living in the past. I see you're like an open channel. This is actually pretty good for the singles. You are a completely open channel. You're calling in your soulmate. You're happy to be meeting new people. You're happy to be getting into the relationship game again, and you're open to this. So, which is great. You're calling in your soulmate. Excellent. Some of you could be actually attracting someone spiritually, like literally doing these meditations to attract your soulmate and all. Trust that she or he is coming your way. There is your soulmate attraction coming your way. So have faith. The best part is you're an open channel. You're actually open to accepting and receiving love. So there's no concern there. Keep an open mind. Yeah. So keep an open mind. And this person is going to come in, because this person might be a very different person from your usual types. One of you could also be addicted to a certain substance and getting substance. So either you or this person could be, into alcohol or chain smoking or something. So just keep an open mind. Not to say that it's a healthy habit, but just don't judge someone because they are smokers or they like drinking. I mean, a glass of wine a day isn't really harmful, unless it's extreme alcoholism. So if you're the kinds who doesn't touch alcohol whatsoever, don't judge the other person because they do drink. Just have an open mind. This person could differ. So yeah, one final card, Sagittarius. Stay optimistic about your love life. So yeah, it all sort of correlates. It's in synchronicity with the whole story. Be optimistic about your love life. You've got to attract this person, your soulmate could be coming in soon. And but I see a playful connection. This is not something, it's not going to be a love at first sight kind of a situation. It's going to be, you'll spend time together, you'll bump into this person, you'll have a girl time, you'll have a fun time with them. You'll get to know each other and then see how it goes. So you're not going to extremely be emotionally dependent on this person day one itself. You're gonna enjoy this relationship, Sagittarius. The single Sagittarius, I see enjoyment. You will be enjoying your time with this person when you meet them. And it's happening in July. You're pretty carefree. This is great energy for you, Sagittarius. I'm really happy for you. High time you did have this energy in your spread. So those are your readings for romance readings July 2017. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, don't forget to comment, share, like and subscribe. And don't forget to check your sun, moon and ascendant signs for better clarity. Much love and light.